Free Japan Channel number 20. Today, December 24th, 2023. The time is 8 p.m. here in Yokohama, so Christmas Eve. Outside is very quiet, and the night sky is so clear, and the moon is shining high above. Dear friends, how are you doing? I'm Matsumoto speaking. Number 20, FJC. Tonight's topic is Battle continues in Gaza Strip. It was October 7th that Hamas attacked the Israeli civilians. It was Saturday. And after that, the war between Israel and Hamas began. And now, December 24th, so more than 2 months have passed. But there's no symptom that this war will end soon. And IDF, Israeli Defense Force spokesman, always says that they would take time to eliminate Hamas from Gaza. And as you know, Hamas already built the underground tunnels which stretches how long? Several hundred kilometers. And I think that there is some exit in Egyptian territory. So Hamas can get some supplies, food, water, fuel, artillery, ammunition from Egyptian territory somewhere. Otherwise, Hamas couldn't continue this war so long. Israel is now criticized for attacking indiscriminately. American President Joe Biden also said that Israel's assault to Gaza is indiscriminate. And the world is witnessing the grief and pride of Gazans, so Palestinians. And Israel one-sidedly assault Gaza, first from air and now from tank. And Israeli soldiers are so well guarded. Therefore, the casualty of Israel is so small, while Palestinians add up to 18,000 or 19,000 casualties, including civilians. And now it is said that to destroy Hamas member, to destroy one Hamas member, 2 Palestinian civilians are killed. So 3 people are killed altogether to destroy one Hamas member. So 2 civilians are necessary to eliminate Hamas member, one Hamas member. So this is the Israeli war. And Israel cannot deny this figure, and they said that it can be justified because Hamas so intentionally blends themselves with other civilians. So Israel troops can't distinguish Hamas members from other civilians. And this is a very particular or peculiar war because it is a city war. IDF is a national force, while Hamas is a kind of militia, private force group, private military group. Normally, this cannot be the battle because the normal national force is much stronger than such private military group. But experts put it, in such a case, the private military group can employ the guerrilla method, so they can hide in the building or in the houses, and they can mix with other civilians. If countryside, they can hide in the mountain, behind the trees, in the forest, for example. And we can say that this is a kind of guerrilla war, and Hamas is also utilizing Gazan civilians as human shield. Of course, Hamas would say that they are the welfare group at the same time. So their headquarters or centers or hubs are located in mosques, schools, hospitals, and these buildings, mosques, schools, hospitals, were all built by Hamas group. So Hamas members or Hamas officials would insist that it is not strange that their centers or headquarters or hideouts can be located in the buildings, hospitals, mosques, and schools. But for Israeli troops, they have to assault these buildings because Hamas members are there. Then some civilians are involved in the battle, and civilian casualties add up to considerable figures. And the news said that 3 Israeli hostages were accidentally killed by Israeli troops. And Israeli government, as well as military officials, soon expressed their condolence and their regret to their family or other Israeli people. But they also say that this kind of mistaken shooting was inevitable because Hamas members always ambush Israeli troops, and Hamas use the doll, for example, not human but dolls, to attract, to draw Israeli soldiers. And then ambush attack begin. There were so many such cases in the past, according to the spokesman in Israel. And some recorded voice in Hebrew, "Save me," was streaming, and Israeli soldiers would go there to rescue some Israeli people or hostages. But then the bomb blew up. In this way, Hamas is intentionally mixing with other civilians, and this kind of war, Hamas warfare, is totally conflicting with Geneva Convention, says one of the military official of IDF. But Hamas has no respect to the international law or some convention, international convention, so they can utilize any method when it is advantageous. Now, IDF is destroying the long Hamas tunnel one by one, but this tunnel was built so meticulously and elaborately, so now Israel troops cannot cut the flow of materials and people of Hamas completely. So they say that it takes time to finish, to end this war. Fighting now continues, still continues, and this battle will also last in January 2024. I can't guess when it will end. As I said in the broadcasting, Hamas perhaps have some secret exit in Egyptian territory so they can get what they want, what they need from this exit through the tunnel. And there are so many pro-Hamas country or pro-Hamas agent in Middle East area. So Hamas has so many friends, so to speak, to support themselves. I don't think that it is not easy to end this war so soon. Thank you.